Martha and Abby go on an undersea adventure.
Let's read a book.
Martha lives in a city some distance from the sea, and her best friend is a goldfish named Abby. Abby is an amazing goldfish. Although he can't read, he loves it when Martha reads aloud to him.
Sure, I love books.
Abby wiggled his fishtail excitedly. Martha read aloud sentence by sentence, and Abby listened attentively. The book was about different sea creatures. But Martha noticed that Abby seemed a bit sad.
What's wrong, Abby?
Martha asked with concern.
I've heard so many stories about the sea, but I've never actually seen it myself. I wish I could see all the things described in the book, even the ocean floor.
Then let's go see it. The ocean isn't that far.
Martha picked up the fishbowl and dashed out the door. After walking for a while, they came to a damp grove of trees.
Wow! It's a mangrove forest!
Abby shouted excitedly.
Mangrove forest?
Martha asked.
The area between the highest tide and the lowest tide is called the intertidal zone, and mangroves are its plants.
Abby quickly explained to Martha.
Wow! What's that?
A fish leaped onto a tree trunk right in front of Martha, startling her.
It's a mud skipper. They're amphibians that can crawl and even jump onto trees to find food.
Abby said.
Abby, you remember everything from the books.
Martha laughed.
You can learn a lot from reading. I guess I can be the guide for this ocean adventure.
Abby lifted his head proudly. Just then, a monk crab appeared near Martha's feet.
Are you here for a picnic?
The monk crab asked.
Abby and I are heading to the sea.
Martha replied, pointing towards the ocean. The monk crab followed them out of the mangroves and saw an endless blue expanse of water.
We're at the seaside. It's the real ocean, Abby.
Martha gently tapped the fishbowl. The waves crashed gently onto the shore, and shells sparkled at her feet. Several seagulls were searching for food, catching small fish, shrimp, and shellfish.
Are you really going into the sea?
The monk crab looked up at Martha.
Yes, we even want to see what it looks like underwater.
Martha replied confidently.
Then let me give you a little gift.
The monk crab raised its large claws and produced 2 big bubbles.
These bubbles will protect you. The ocean floor can be very cold and the water pressure is high, but these bubbles will keep you safe. I have to go back to the mangroves now. Have a great trip.
Goodbye. Thank you for the bubbles.
Martha and Abby waved to the monk crab and slowly walked into the sea.
Our ocean journey begins now.
Yes, let's head to the ocean floor.
This is the shallow sea, an area up to 200 meters deep. Since sunlight can reach here, algae and plants can perform photosynthesis.
Abby recited from the book.
Yes, Teacher Abby.
Martha teased playfully.
Look, it's a coral reef. It's just as beautiful as the book said.
So many fish.
Colorful fish swam through vibrant corals, creating a dazzling scene.
Did you know Coral is made up of tiny creatures called coral polyps. So coral is actually an animal, not a plant.
Really? Coral is an animal?
Looking at the motionless coral, Martha found it hard to believe.
Coral grows very slowly, about 1 centimeter per year.
So, this coral must be decades old.
Martha stared in awe at the coral that was only half her height.
Yes, and many creatures use it as a hiding place. It's also known as the rainforest of the sea. However, coral is very fragile. The vibrant colors of the coral come from the symbiotic algae living with it. If pollution continues and the water temperature or cleanliness isn't maintained, the algae will leave, causing the coral to turn white, a phenomenon known as coral bleaching, which signals that it is about to die.
Martha and Abby continued to move deeper into the ocean. On the sandy sea bottom, flat sharks, spiny rays, sea cucumbers, and garden eels seemed to wave farewell as they passed by. Clownfish swam among various sea anemones, which gently swayed their tentacles.
Are sea anemones like coral? Are they animals too?
Martha asked.
Yes, and their tentacles are highly poisonous, so don't touch them.
Then why don't clownfish get poisoned?
They're immune to the anemone's poison. Hermit crabs and boxer crabs also use sea anemones for protection.
2 blue whales swam by in the distance. As they ventured further into the deep sea, everything became pitch black, and Martha felt a bit scared.
We're about to reach the last stop of our sea journey, the deep sea.
Seeing Abby's excitement gave Martha the courage to continue. In the pitch-black darkness, a faint light appeared. Curious, they moved closer to see what was glowing.
Wow, it's an anglerfish!
Martha exclaimed.
Don't be afraid. I've just eaten, so I won't eat you.
The anglerfish laughed with its large mouth wide open.
Well, can you guide us? It's too dark down here to see anything.
Of course. I know this area very well. Follow me. The deep sea has no light. It's cold, and the water pressure is high. If it weren't for this protective bubble, we wouldn't be able to come down here. Most of the creatures here have developed acute senses to survive in such conditions.
Abby eagerly resumed his role as a guide.
Look, are those stars?
Martha pointed to the side where numerous small points of light glimmered.
Those are deep sea creatures. Many of them have large mouths, the ability to glow, and some even have transparent bodies. There are many deep trenches like this one in the ocean. The deepest one, the Mariana Trench, is even deeper than the tallest mountain on land, Mount Everest.
I'm hungry.
Martha touched her stomach.
Let's head back home. It's about lunchtime, right?
Yes, we'll go home and tell everyone about our sea adventure.
The fish waved goodbye, and Martha and Abby swam towards the surface.
That was so much fun. Thank you for the excellent tour, Abby.
Martha smiled as she hugged the fishbowl and ran towards home.
Where should we go next time?
Let's go home and look through some books. There are definitely many more places we don't know about.